Hey guys, once again, your Vapin Minuteman is here with an Advocacy quick minute. I haven't done these in a while, but coming up here in just a minute is, as the thing says, is the FDA taking a swing at big tobacco? Let's come back here in just a little bit and we'll talk about it. Okay guys, like I said, we are here to talk about, is the FDA taking a swing at big tobacco? Now, do they know they're doing it or do they not know they're doing it? Well, we're going to get into that in a little bit. Let me give you a little bit of a background. Well, this clip I'm going to show you was actually done on CNBC. Dr. Gottlieb was having a talk with an individual in an interview, and he was giving kind of how the FDA is looking at a lot of things with this new youth vaping epidemic. You know, the thing that none of us really believe is actually there. And, well, thing is, he was talking about ways that he would be able to curb that epidemic. And as many of you've heard, I'm sure you've heard, unless you've been hiding under a rock, the FDA is considering getting rid of C-stores and going straight to vape stores. But we're going to listen to how he talks about it over on the other screen. So you know what? Let's go ahead and flip over there and we'll get right to it. Okay. As you see, like I said, this was on CNBC. I saved this to my computer. I recorded it through OBS. That way I'd be able to show it to you guys. So let's go ahead and listen to what he has to say, and then we'll get to it.
Most of these products are actually sold through brick and mortar stores. I think we're looking at what can be sold in brick and mortar stores and whether or not the flavors should be sold in, regular stores or in a 7-Eleven or a truck stop or gas station, or whether if there are flavored products on the market, they should be confined to adult-only vaping shops, which generally do a better job of checking ID. A lot of the sales that we've seen going to minors are actually happening in the brick and mortar stores, the convenience stores.
Dr. Scott Gottlieb, a couple things. You mentioned this idea that kids don't even think that they are smoking e-cigarettes.
Okay, we're going to stop it there. I wasn't sure if they went into any more detail. So let's go back up top, and we're going to talk about this. Okay, now, by listening to Dr. Gottlieb, there's a lot that you're getting here. Well, first off, kind of makes me wonder if they're going to start going after a lot of our cigalikes in our convenience stores. Now, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Well, in a way, it could be taking a swing, as I was saying, at big tobacco. Yes, they were talking about flavors there, but they were also talking about vaping in general. They were talking about moving all sales, at least all flavored sales, into a vape shop. Now, here's the thing. When you go to Walmart, you can go to Walmart, look at the tobacco counter, and they've got flavored tobacco products. They've got e-liquid there. You can go into a convenience store, like a 7-Eleven or a Go-Mart up here in West Virginia, or in PA, a Giant Eagle Get-Go, and you can walk in, you can get flavored Juuls, flavored Enjoys, you can get all these things that are flavored. But then you can also, if you want to take it to the huge side of it, you can also buy menthol of big tobacco. You can buy menthol e-liquid, or, well, cigalike liquid from big tobacco, like the Mark 10s, which were recently taken off the market, or the Blues, or, all these other big tobacco cigalikes. Now, if those were moved off the market, completely off the market in convenience stores, how many vape shops could you actually see picking these up? Let's be honest, guys. I honestly cannot see many big vape shops unless they see the money coming in. I really cannot see many vape shops picking up the Mark 10 to sell in a vape shop. I really cannot see many vape shops picking up the Blue to sell in a vape shop. I can see them picking up the Juul because, Jay Hayes, he has some in his vape shop. And actually, a lot of the individuals that own vape shops will tell you flat out they would much rather sell a pod product to you than they would to sell regular e-liquid because they make a higher profit margin. Let's be honest, it's all in the brass tacks. They're going to want to carry something that'll give them a higher profit margin. And the pods do that. But will they want to put them in something that they know hasn't helped a ton of people? Or will they put them in something that they know has helped a lot of people? Like a Juul, or like an Infinix, or like the Soren Air. Something that we actually know has the ability to be refilled, or that has the flavors that are able to reach out to the individuals. Now, personally, again, this is all my personal opinion. This is my 2 cents as to what's going on. My 2 cents is, if this goes through, this will be detrimental to big tobacco. Bottom line. Because here you have big tobacco actually going through the PMTA process. They flat out said, we're going to put the Mark 10 through the PMTA process to get a marketing order. And they took them off the market until they can get that. Do you really think they're going to bring them back to market if vape shops don't want to carry them? Now, if they're the only thing to carry, vape shops may disappear. That's the other thing. So you have to look at it from both sides. Big tobacco could either be on the top of the market, or they could be going south like you wouldn't believe. Personally, I think it's that once they move out of convenience stores, it's going to go south like you wouldn't believe. Now, here's the argument some people make. You take them out of convenience stores, and you're taking more people away from being able to vape. Well, as Dr. Gottlieb had actually said, the majority of those sales are actually, that are being sold to minors, are being done in convenience stores. They put out all those warning letters, and maybe 10% were vape shops. 90% of all those warning letters, and it was, I think, close to 3,000 or so, maybe more, but 90% of those were convenience stores. That is where we have to fight. That is where we have to say, okay, what are we willing to do to save this industry? What are we willing to do as an individual to keep this around for those that are coming after us? Not everybody's going to move into a big box and an RDA. Not everybody's going to move into a cloud-blowing tank. Not everybody is going to be able to move into a Juul or a Soren Air in a pod system. But the thing is, the more that's available, the better. The more that is actually able to work, the better. That's the key. what's actually able to work. Big tobacco hasn't really been able to work for that many people. So I'm not that worried about big tobacco. And to be totally honest with you, I don't see it surviving in the vapor market, other than the companies that they actually own that are big tobacco. You know, because they do own some vape companies. You know, I believe they own Vapor Beast. And I believe there's a couple others that they own. But other than those vaping companies that big tobacco owns, how many of those, of their actual products that they have put out, are going to actually survive? That's food for thought, guys. Well, we're going to head out of here. As always, don't forget, join us every Friday. I apologize again that we didn't get NVR Live out this past Friday, but you know what? That's why I'm doing this. Make sure to join Jen. Hopefully she's feeling better and she's able to do her show Wednesday night at 10 o'clock. Then on Saturday, her S&S session. And then Sunday again with me and Josh for DIY and the Times. This is amazing. This peach milkshake spiked. Totally amazing. If you didn't catch it, go over check out DIY and the Times. I actually made it on there and I shared the recipe. The recipe is on eliquidrecipes.com. But I am heading out of here, guys. As always, don't forget, go out there, sign for CASA. I know I tell you guys this every time, and some people are ready to give up with CASA, but they are, as of right now, our best method to know what's going on in our state, and they're only as good as their members. If you don't give them information, they won't have the information. Also, come over, join My Vaporium. As always, they'd love to have you over there. But, as always, guys, you gotta fight for your right to vape. Yeah, baby. See you in the next one. If you like what you've seen here, there's much more to come. Just click one of the two boxes up here in the corner. And you know what? If you've liked it, make sure to subscribe. Just click the little button right there. Talk to you later, guys.